Welcome back to the Meeple Marathon. Today we're going to be unboxing Thunderstone Quest Enemies Among Us. So this is the third big box for Thunderstone Quest. So this thing is quite a bookshelf hog. Now you could have backed the Enemies Among Us essentially 2 chapters worth of scenarios and cards and everything without the big box, but they, without saying it, AEG basically said there's going to be more Thunderstone content to come in the future. This is not the end. So if you want to continue having everything in a big box, you should get the big box now. So that's what we've gone ahead and done. Quick public service announcement for anybody else who is awaiting a pledge like this, especially if all you got was just this content like me and didn't need any backfill content or anything like that. It came in this huge box, like twice as big as this one, and I was very confused, but there's a ton of padding in there, and I emptied it out and almost just chucked away the box until I remembered, hey, I ordered sleeves too. And these are the sleeves, which is perfectly fine. They're great quality sleeves. They're basically Sleeve King sleeves. But they're very inconspicuous in a bunch of bubble wrap. So make sure you think about whether or not you ordered sleeves and search through the bubble wrap before you chuck that box. So that's my little PSA for today. All right, let's take a look at this bad boy. This is a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a mostly empty box with just basically two chapters worth of cards in here, but there's a lot of content in here, so let's check it out. All right, so we have our rule book and quest book here. This is all pretty standard. So we are introducing allies in this box and corruptions. What else are we introducing here? That's pretty much it. Guardians, epic mode, prestige class mode. We already know about all this stuff. I guess in case Lexicon FAQ. So really not a whole lot to pick up on. And then your quest book. So Darkness Rising, Miricelles Return, and then we should have. Okay, here we go. Oh, no, that's Miricelles Return. Is that it? Okay, I thought there was one, a different one, but oh. So there's that. Let's set that off to the side. All right, so a decent holder here. Now this is different from the other ones. The other ones have like a box with some drawstrings on the sides. So you can lift up that box, and then underneath are all like the individual card boxes that protect the cards. This is interesting. This is kind of a getting away from that, but this is going to hold things like these a lot better. So I'm curious as to what their purpose is here. You can see that there is some prestige class boards. So there's enough room for maybe one more right there, and then the 2 guardian boards. Okay, but then, this is all wasted space right here. So I'm wondering if maybe down the road you can purchase another one of those like slip out boxes. But let's just take a quick look at these guardians here. Count Leander Mortis, obviously a vampire, I'm guessing, and Miricelles the World Destroyer. She gives me this kind of Aeon's End vibe. I'm not really sure why. And then we have the Rift Walker here. So let's see what's their thing. Place your champion in the same room as another champion in the dungeon. This is not movement. That's barricades mode too. I don't know why you would need to do that. When you gain the rank, gain the legendary item Boots of Abyss. This one doesn't look that amazing. Draw 1 card if you Rift Walk to this turn. Again, why would you just jump to where they are? Why wouldn't you go together? Because that other person is still having to spend the lanterns. And a Night Stalker. Your lycanthrope and undead heroes have +1. Okay, always like that. Discard or lend another player 1 corruption to heal 1 wound. Okay, so this one's definitely designed to help you handle this expansion. Maybe the Riftwalker one is too. That's usually what I found, that you can be a little bit more successful if you use the prestige class boards from the actual expansions. All right, So let's take a look at some of the locations now. We have a foggy forest. Yeah. The Great Hall. Okay, so let's pull this out. Yeah, I definitely am not a fan of this. You know, this is just essentially like flimsy plastic, and it's such a waste of space at the end of the wasted space at the end of the day. Okay, so this looks good. Everything looks good. So there were reports that these trays were getting damaged in transition because they left out. Well, there wasn't enough cards to hold up these, and so there was nothing keeping, you know, these trays are meant to keep the these boxes from getting smushed. So there's a little bit of smush, but I've seen them a lot more worse damaged. So luckily mine's not one of those, but it is something that AEG is aware of, and they are obviously going to address as quickly as possible for people. So really at this point, again, another giant box. So there's 2 lanes completely filled, and I remember now why this box is so heavy. It's because of these guys here. So I'm just going to pull out some of these because this is easily a good chunk of the weight. But I'm very excited about these. So these are the new dividers. Now these were an add-on, but you can tell these are they're plastic. They're not cardstock, which is what the other ones are. So they're going to be a lot thicker. They're going to just hold up better. They're just going to look nicer in general. So, I mean, I don't know if you can hear that, but they're essentially like lenticular cards or something. They're like plasticky. So really excited about these. All right, so at this point, I'm gonna undo some of these cards. Maybe actually, you know what? We may just go through these. This will be a lot better, and so you guys can see what. No, I don't know what we're gonna do here, but let's go ahead and take a look at some of the cards that come in this content, and that's pretty much it. But Thunderstone Quest is a deck building game. Obviously, this is an expansion, so you need the base game in order to play. So really all we're looking at today are cards. But if you're interested in seeing those cards, stay tuned because that's coming up right now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for the Enemies Among Us expansion for Thunderstone Quest. Again, this was really just meant to be 2 scenarios, but with the Say It Without Saying It edition of the big box assures me that we're probably going to go to at least quest number 15. You know, we're up to quest number 11 now, so I'm guessing there's probably going to be at least 2 more rounds, or maybe 1 big round of 4 scenarios. But so in this one, we took a look at the new dividers, we took a look at all of the cards that came in these 2 scenarios, and the interesting new insert that they have decided to include in this box, which I, again, am already not a big fan of. But give me some time to sleeve up these cards, and if there is a particular scenario you'd like to see played through, please let me know in the comment section below. But right now it's looking like probably Darkness Rising looked like it had some very interesting cards in that set, so that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Plus I like to play them in order if possible, but if you're really dying to see quest number 11, please let me know. But keep an eye out for a full playthrough of Thunderstone Quest here, at least one of the scenarios coming in the future. Other than that, if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, please consider subscribing to the channel. Once again, thanks for watching. Have a great day.